Legislation on Wisconsin's district maps has moved to the Senate. A Senate committee held a public hearing to consider and receive public comment on the bill.
Political reporter Darielle Fair has you covered with what unfolded at the committee hearing. Darielle.
Assembly Republicans announced in September plans to introduce a bill that would mimic Iowa's nonpartisan redistricting model, passing that legislation just a few days later. That bill is now being considered by the Senate. During a hearing today, members from the Senate Committee on Elections held a public hearing with the bill's authors to ask questions on how the legislation differs from the process Iowa uses to draw its electoral maps. The call to address how districts are drawn in Wisconsin comes as the state Supreme Court flipped to a liberal majority with the addition of Justice Janet Protasewicz. Republicans have continued to argue that the power of drawing the state's maps should remain with the legislature. A lawsuit challenging the maps would change that.
Democrats seem pretty confident that they're in a pretty good spot because they believe that the court may make the final determination of who draws the maps, and that may be, which if we're suddenly against the Iowa model today, I really have to question the sincerity on all the other topics that seem to be so important.
Senate and Assembly Democrats have refused to support the bill, arguing a provision would allow lawmakers to alter the maps.
Do you think the public trusts the legislature to continue to be the lead decider of the districts in this state?